A lot of you may know me for my playthroughs, maybe some reaction videos, guitar playing, voice acting, stuff like that, but I think most people know me for my character creation. Now, the origins of my character creation, it goes way back. We're talking about, before Soul Calibur. It was the old school wrestling games, I think, is where I started. Stuff like No Mercy or WWF Raw on the Xbox, the SmackDown games. I made a lot of characters on that. But this was before the time of YouTube. Some even before the time of the internet, really. So today's video is very special. A good friend of mine, a brother, my boy Crix, aka Deadly Assassin, aka somebody you know. He goes by many names, but he did me a huge favor and he was able to send me my Xbox 360 from home. Now the reason this is important is because my Xbox 360 has so much history on it. And out of that history, a lot of it is some of my earlier character builds that I made before even the time that I was uploading to YouTube. This is stuff that dates back 15 to 16 years ago at the time of this recording. And for me, this is this is the first time I've seen these characters in a very long time. So we're going to be going back and we're going to be taking a look at Soul Calibur 5 and Soul Calibur 4. And I'm going to be looking at some of the characters that I made on there. So that makes this video very special because you guys get to see what my creation skills were like before the time of Soul Calibur 6. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Come on. You just played SmackDown vs. Raw 07. You can play Soul Calibur. Come on. That ain't sounding too good, man. What is going on, man? Alright, so quick little edit here. That intro I just did, from the time of that intro to about right now, it's been about 3 hours that's passed. And the reason being is I came across a technical difficulty with the 360. And this video almost was about to not be possible. What had happened was, so I put Soul Calibur 5 in the 360 and I kept getting this kind of like issue where the game was in there, but it kept saying open tray. Like it wasn't reading the game. And I'm like, that's weird because I had tried to put SmackDown vs. Raw 07 in there and that worked fine before that. So I'm like encountering this issue. So I'm like wiping the disc off. I'm trying to get all the dust out of the console and everything. Nothing's working. Then I went the extra mile and I took the whole console apart. I'm like trying to wipe off the lens and everything like that. Nothing's happening, just the same issue. So I'm doing research and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to get like a whole new disc tray, or I'm gonna have to get a new laser, or maybe just buy a whole new console. And I'm giving up hope, right? The despair is setting in, And so something just told me like, look it up again, right? I come across this Reddit post, and this is so funny, man. The dude said like he was having the same issue, and I gotta probably put the name up on the screen because shout out to this person for helping me. Through him having the same issue, somebody helped him and then it ended up helping me. So shout out to that person. But essentially he was having the same problem. And the guy, basically the solution is, you just gotta hit it. You literally have to hit it. You gotta hit the top of the disc tray and then it'll start working. And this is so funny because it makes me think about back in the day, like growing up back in my time, or people who were like around the same age group as me. You remember back in the day, like if things didn't work, you could literally just hit them and they would start working. Like if you had a TV and the TV started getting all staticky or whatever, you would hit it and then it would fix it. Or if you had a radio that was kind of like going out, whatever, you would hit it and it would fix it. And there's a bunch of other things that were like that. Toys, all kinds of stuff. Literally, if it wasn't working, you would just hit it and it would start working. So I'm sitting here 3 hours trying to be all technical with this thing. And all I had to do was just hit it. I'll give you another story and then we'll get right back. We'll get into what we're here for. I had a 360 before this one, I believe. It got the red rings of death, right? And the only way I could get that console to work, and this was during research, I guess, back in the day, old school internet. This is like when the 360 first came out. It had to be like around I want to say, it was definitely around probably like before 2007 or something like that. Somewhere but like before that era. I don't know exactly when, but it was a long time ago. Anyway, had the rings of death, right? The only way I could get my console to work is I literally had to take a blow dryer. I would have to wrap the console in like a towel or something like that and blow dry it for a long time to where it got really, really hot, and then it would work. That was the only way it would work. Turns out, I think there was a problem with the heat sink or something, where like the little liquid that they use or whatever, it just, something was wrong with it. So you had to like heat it up so that the liquid would work and actually allow the console to work. So anyway, that nightmare is finally over. Funny because nightmare's on the screen right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and finally jump into this content, man. This was when they first added those specials. I mean, they had them in 4, but you had to like do something special to do them. This is when they just added them. Like they were hard Street Fighter and stuff like that. So yeah, he had the ice powers. This game still looks great though. Soul Calibur 4, I think, has my favorite graphics. Still, if we won't go look at that later, but I'm gonna get into that. This is freaking awesome. First time seeing this again after at least 10 years.
Soul Calibur 5.
Nice. Alright, let's get in here, man. Let's get in here. Where my thumb drive at? This game had Ezio on it. Remember? Ezio was on it. Viola. Creation. First time I'm seeing these characters in years, man. I'm excited. Woo! Okay. So, did I make this? 2014. March 5th, 2014. Mikasa. Did I make this? Yeah, these look like these are definitely characters that I made. Alright, starting off, we got Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Let's see. Oh no. Downloadable content data is either corrupt or has been deleted. I hope the characters aren't messed up, bro. This is horrible. What do you mean? Because they did something with the DLC, right? In the store? I would have the DLC though. It's because you gotta be connected to the internet or something? I think that's why. I think you gotta be connected to the internet. Because I remember that was always an issue, like if you weren't connected to the internet, you couldn't get to your data or something like that. So let me connect and see if that changes it. I remember being pissed off about that. Let's try that. Alright, so many technical difficulties, but that's what happens when you do things in real time. So now, we're gonna see if everything is there. Like I said, I remembered... Okay, it didn't say anything. Let me turn the music down real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just turn it off. Alright, everything should work. I do remember that pissing me off before, because the thing was, they had a lot of DLC for the game, but if you weren't connected to the internet, you couldn't access your DLC, and that pissed me off. It really pissed me off. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out our characters. We're starting off with Mikasa. She was made back in 2014. Let's see what we got. Okay. I don't know, man. How do we, right stick. Okay, but how do we zoom in like this? Okay. How do I go up? What? Oh, like that, okay. Mikasa. This is from Soul Calibur 5. The face is definitely giving Mikasa. The outfit, I don't know. But you know, again, what could we really do with what was given? Let's go ahead and move on. Oh. Alright, we got your boy Xemnas. And I see I got a lot of Kingdom Hearts characters here. What I'm probably going to do is do a comparison from my Soul Calibur 5 Kingdom Hearts characters to my Soul Calibur 6 ones. Let's look at Xemnas. Given the style of Cervantes. He's alright. He's alright, you know. Not bad. Let's try to get a closer look at the face. Not bad. Got your boy Xigbar. Yeah. I like the picture that I made for him. He looks great on the picture. He looks cool here too. Alright, let's move on. This is Xaldin, right? The boy Xaldin. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the controls for this game. Look at that. They're ones on his for his sideburns. He looks alright, man. This is funny looking at my old builds, man. It's your boy Xaldin. I am struggling with the controls, but let's keep it moving. I don't think I made Xaldin on the new one. Got your boy Vexen. A couple of these organization members I didn't make on the newer one. Pretty simple, Vexen. Keep it moving. Only too interested. This is the big dude, Laxaeus, with the hammer, right? Or that. I don't remember if he had a hammer or an axe. He had some kind of big weapon on the Kingdom Hearts games. Pretty straightforward. Let's keep it moving. This is Xigbar. Got the book in the hand. Had to do the feathers to try to get different hairstyles. And pretty straightforward. I'm gonna keep it moving. The boy Saix. I remember really liking this design. Yeah. Let's check out. What did I give him for? How do you see the weapon? There it is. Cool. Keep it moving. This is Axel. Ugh, that's Algar's hairstyle, right? Am I tripping or is that's Algar hairstyle, right? I think, yeah. Nah, this is not a good Axel. I tried, but I can clearly see that, yeah, nah, this ain't it. We got Demyx. Dance, water, dance. Yeah. Keep it moving. We got your boy Luxord. It's the card dude, right? What do I give him for weapon? Yeah, that's the card dude. He's alright. That's your boy Luxord. We got Larxene. Yeah, alright. Keep it moving. We got Marluxia. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too special. I think the one that I made on 6 is way better for sure. But again, I'm also limited by what's available to me in the game. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Alright, we made Cloud. Let's see how Cloud looks on Soul Calibur 5. Nah. No sirree, Bob. No sirree, Bob. We out of here. When did I make this? 2013. Alright, we got Terra. Let's see how Terra looks. This is decent. You know, it's safe. It's a safe build. I like the shoes. I like the outfit. It's safe. You know, for Soul Calibur 5, I think this is good. What weapon did I give him? Okay. Pretty safe Terra. And we got Aqua. Let's see what we did for Aqua. This is really good. I like the outfit. I like the outfit. What about the eyes? Because there's something with the eyes. I think I used to do that to try to make their eyes pop a little more, which was really weird. I think because I wanted their eyes to be bigger, so I would color them in. Just something weird that I used to do. Let me see if I can change that. I don't even know where to go for that. Right here, I guess. Let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, you should probably... I'm gonna leave it how it was, but it would look better if I just did it like that. That's more of a modern thing that I would do now. But for some reason back in the day, I would just color the eyes in weirdly like that. But for the sake of history, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna change anything. Alright. Now, This is one character that I really wanted to see again. I made Safer Sephiroth. He has the style of Devil Jin. Let's see. I remember really loving this character. Oh wow. I like this. Yep, I like this. I'm sorry, like the controls are just weird, but yeah, this is cool. Can we get him to do like different poses? Okay, here we go. No frame maybe? No frame background, no. Pose. How do you remove that, how do you remove that off? I don't know how to move that. I don't know how to move that. Devil Jin stuff. Yeah, got our boy Sephiroth. This was definitely a favorite build of mine. Next, I think this is Hermione from that movie. Was it the Deathly Hallows or something? One of the movies. I think I made her. Okay. I guess. I don't even remember what she's supposed to look like. How do we zoom in? I don't freaking know, bro. we got Aerith. Weapon. Xigbar. Who's Xigbar? I don't even remember. The thing about my Aerith builds is for some reason they always look evil. Even the one I made on Soul Calibur 6, she looks evil, and I don't know if that's me doing it intentionally, or I just don't know. But that's all. You know, Again, this was, when did I make her? 2012. The game came out in the beginning of 2012. All right, you got your boy Weiss. The guy was, I was trying to make him from like Dirge to Cerberus. Definitely, the outfit is alright-ish, but the hair looks like a bad hair day. But you know, we're lacking with hairstyles. Maybe certain angles he looks cool, maybe. Wait, you got your boy Weiss. This is low-key embarrassing showing these old builds, but these are the origins, man. Okay, we got Jenova. I'm starting to see some stuff that I really remember and that I really like. So it's getting better, it's getting better. We got Jenova. Okay, interesting. I don't know what I based this off of. Probably when she's inside of the tank is my guess. Let's try to get a closer look. She's alright. Creative, I'll say that. Creative. You know, and that's the thing. I always like trying to do stuff that's outside of the box. Stuff that I would want to see. That background looks great though. She's alright. I like the picture I gave her. Here's the thing though. This is kind of like being an artist, right? And you've grown up doing art all your life, and you see the art that you're able to produce now, and then you go back and look at some drawings you did when you were a kid, and you're just like, oof. That's kind of what this is. Like I'm like, I could do a way better job now, probably even with the same tools. But you know, this is history. You know, we all start somewhere. So, all right, this is this is Snape. This was made what? December 1st, 2012. Professor Snape from Harry Potter. I have no idea what he's gonna look like. That picture is hilarious though. Let's see. Okay. I guess. You know. Mr. Potter. Alright, we got your boy Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist. Gave him the style of Zwei, so he can have that other wolf thing kind of come out and be the brother. You made it a chick. Probably for the skinnier frame. I tend to do that sometimes, like if I want to make a character, because the thing about Soul Calibur is the builds, like if you have a male character, they're more bulky, and it's just like aesthetically I wanted him to be skinnier, so I made it a chick. So this isn't really Edward, you could just say this is like a cosplay maybe. Let's see if we can, the idea is there, you know? The idea is there, but yeah, nah. I do that, like you see I did that with Orochimaru and stuff like that. Alright, we got Master Chief John 117 with the style of Astaroth. Soul of Astaroth. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get this out of here, man. Alright, who's this? I guess I didn't name him, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a character from Dirge of Cerberus. Wait a minute. I skipped some characters. We gotta go back. So I made your boy Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet and Clank. Let's see what we got. I am weak, son. I think we were playing like PlayStation All-Stars probably around that time or something, so I got inspired to make this dude. Wait, was that game even out back then? Okay, we have a couple versions of Sephiroth. One of my favorite versions of Sephiroth that I did is coming up, but let's check out this. This is probably a standard version of Sephiroth. Okay. The outfit, right? But when I look at the face, this is probably the most Sephiroth-ish looking character that I've made in the Soul Calibur game. Face-wise. The hair is also kind of decent. It could be better, you know, with the horns and everything. It could be better. It's not terrible, but it's not. Sorry, these controls are weird. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal. And then I did that to try to give him hair, but you know, we're struggling here. We're struggling here, but we'll make that up in a little bit. All right. We got Cloud, Kingdom Hearts Cloud. I think this is probably going to be a female. Yes, it's a female. And what are those pants? Those pants! Nah, this ain't it. So we can just say this is like a cosplay. Yeah, this ain't it. We try, you know, but nah. Cosplay, I can see it being a cosplay. And now I gotta make the decision, do I want to come back to this game and try to redo some characters with the skills that I have now? Or do I just want to let history be history? I'll decide on that. But let's keep it moving. Alright, this Sephiroth, these next two characters are two of my favorite characters that I've done, period. We got Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth. Check this out. Yes, sir. I kind of remember him being a little cooler than this, but sure. I don't know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, was he really that great? Was it just the, hold on, let's give him, I don't know, man, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I remember him being a lot cooler. But I promise the next character will be better. So the next character is No Heart from Kingdom Hearts. Wait, no, not No Heart. This was, you remember from Kingdom Hearts 2 when you fight Xemnas? I think he's like the commander or something. Yeah, the armored controller or something like that. This is that. This is probably one of my favorites that I've ever done. You gotta give him. There we go. I really love this. Yeah. Alright. This is what I really want to come back and see. I feel like I remember some of these things looking cooler or being cooler, but they're cool now. It's just, again, it's history, you know? Yeah. Armored controller. Alright, what else do we have? Back to this guy. Definitely a third of Cerberus character. I'll probably put it up on the screen who he's supposed to be. Oh, so I've just made him from Astaroth probably, and that's why his name is Astaroth. I think I was trying to make that guy off a third of Cerberus though. Alright, we're only at 30. We got so many more. Ooh, this is good. We got Super 17. Let's see what he looks like. Okay, that's actually not bad. Super 17 from Dragon Ball Z. Definitely a pose like him. I used to use him a lot on Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3. Absorb people's blasts and stuff like that. He was a beast. What else do we have? Bane. Bane. Victory has defeated you. Yeah, it's from the from the movie. Hey, this actually ain't too bad though. So man, we got the vein in his head. Got the muscles. How do I get up there? Victory has defeated you. Not bad. He's alright, you know. These are old builds, man. Old builds. Alright, we got Fierce Deity Link. Man. I don't know how I feel about this. We try. He's mid, you know, some of it's good, some of it's like, yo, what the hell is this? Oh, look at that though. I like what we did with this the moon and the sun on them. Yeah, that's cool. Some cool stuff here. I love character creation, man. I really want to start getting back into character creation. I just need something new though. I might have to come back to this, you know? They obviously ain't trying to make no more Soul Caliburs. Alright, what we got? Harley Quinn. I might have to compare my Harley Quinns. Nah. Alright. Darth Maul. Let's see what we got. Compare my Darth Mauls. He's alright. He's alright. I definitely think the one that I made on 6 is way better than this one. Way better. Alright, we got our boy Genesis from Crisis Core. He looks pretty good. Even though tomorrow is something promises loveless. These controls are so weird. Pretty decent Genesis. Wish he had a better hairstyle, but yeah, he's not bad. It's not bad. This is 2012, man. 2012. Alright, then we got this is probably when Genesis turns into that big armor thing. Yeah. Wait, that's a cool detail. I didn't see that before. That's dope. Alright. Oops. What else we got? This is Angel. It says Penance. This is dope, I ain't gonna lie. This is freaking dope. Look at that. Did my thing on this. Yeah, that's my Angels. Stab Zack in the face. Got our boy Voldemort. I can touch you now. Oh man. Alright, we got Malik from Knights of the Old Republic. See how he looks. He's alright. I think I like him better on Soul Calibur 4. I might have to see how he looked on there. I don't like how big the that mouthpiece is. That joint is huge. You can't change the size of it. I think if you could change the size of it, it would have been better. Soul Calibur needs things like that. Being able to tailor the clothes to the way you want, and just there's so much cool stuff they could do. Okay, what we got now? Okay, we have Ayane from Dead or Alive. Okay, I guess. I think I did that weird thing with her eyes. Yeah. I don't know why I was doing that back in the day. But again, I don't want to mess with history. Alright, what is this? Slicer Bros. I don't remember what the Slicer Bros are from. Is it Fullmetal Alchemist? Or something else? Let me see what we got. Slicer Bros. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up, what they're from. I'll put it up on the screen. Slicer Bros. Alright, we got Jessie from Pokemon. Team Rocket. I mean, you made her look Asian. Ha ha ha. She looks like an Asian woman cosplaying Jessie, which isn't bad. See, I don't know how good the face stuff was on here. I don't think it was good. Like, yeah, you don't got a lot of options as far as the faces go. The funniest thing is a lot of these faces are similar faces from the other Soul Calibur games. Alright, now we got Bizarro Sephiroth. I think this was another really fun build that I enjoyed a lot. Oh, that's dope. That is freaking dope. Yeah. See, these are some of my favorite builds that I've done. Change the background. What is that pose, dog? Oh, it's Yoshimitsu. See, that's for the picture though. We can't change the background that we're standing in right now, huh? Switch pose. I wish I would have known this earlier. I'll do that on my other videos. I kind of do this anyway. Like, first I'll show, for the long form, I'll introduce my characters, and then I'll give them all like special videos and stuff like that. Okay. We cannot show two of these characters. We can't show them. Okay, we got Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist. She's cool. And we have Ansem I think I really like this build. He's pretty cool. Handsome. And I think I gave him Zwei, right? Yeah. That's perfect for him, man. Like the game. I miss that fighting style. Alright, I think this was like a custom original character that I came up with. I named her Lotus. I don't know what the inspiration was for her, but yeah, I just liked how she glowed. And there's this stage on here that's really white. It has like clouds and stuff. She looks really good on there. Let's get a close up of her face. I don't really make like original characters a lot, but this is something that I did original. Again, we cannot show these two characters. I mean, I could even show them and blur out some things, or you know, this is back in 2012. Yeah, we're not going to show these characters. We're skipping over them, and that's pretty much it. We only have 50 slots, so that is it for my Soul Calibur 5 characters. So happy that I was able to go back and look at those characters, and if you're still here, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. I was going to do Soul Calibur 4 in the same video, but I'm thinking I probably should just do it in its own separate video. That way, these are the Soul Calibur 5 characters, and then I'll show the Soul Calibur 4 characters in another video. Or should I just add it on here? I don't know. Nah, I'll make it a separate video. Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna head on out of here, man. But these are some of the old builds. Mind you, this is only 50. Like, I have hundreds of characters that I made. In Soul Calibur 6 alone, I think I'm up to like 400 characters that I've done. This is only 50 of the past, you know. There's so many more. There's some that we'll never get to see because they're probably on the PS3 or they're deleted, you know, but we get to go back and see a little bit of some stuff that I did before. But I'm about to work on the Soul Calibur 4 video next. So anyway, y'all take care. Have a great rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you in the next one.